Hi there, Libra, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of May 2022. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Libra. This is the monthly format, so we'll go through the cards one by one, and then we'll move on to interpretation. Your overall energy, Libra, is Major Arcana, the World in the upright. In week one, we have the Nine of Swords reversed with the Seven of Swords reversed. No, the Nine of Wands reversed. Sorry, yeah, it's the Nine of Wands reversed with the Seven of Swords reversed. The week two, we have two aces here. The Ace of Pentacles rooted down by the Ace of Swords. In week three, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse rooted down by the Devil in reverse. And in week four, we have the Two of Cups rooted down by the Three of Wands. So let's get to the interpretation of your reading, Libra. We have your overall energy as the World in the upright position. Well, something is closing out. Some of you are graduating. This is my graduation card. You are... sometimes the World pops up when we're making a major change of some sort. It could be anything from graduating. We're no longer in the scholastic world. We're now in our career of choice world. It can be when we're retiring after a long career in something. It can be a hobby that we used to do for many years and we decided to call it quits. It's that type of thing. A long-standing relationship that has run its course and is now over. It's time to sign the divorce papers kind of thing. We've lived in our house for many years and it's time to move on to, downsize or move on to something else. Could be about contemplating moving across the world or across town or something like that. But we're just closing out from what used to be. We're shaking it up. And we're going in a different direction. In week one, with the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Wands reverse can indicate this is the wounded warrior energy, but it's in reverse. So this is indicating that we're no longer having to deal with a certain challenge. It's either, like I call it, the ceasefire of a situation. It's like the Nine of Wands is when, in the upright, is when we're constantly moving towards something, but we're always butting heads on the same topic. It could be in a relationship, it could be in a friendship, it could be at work, it could be with a health problem, it could be with a financial problem. It's like we're always dealing with this same challenge over and over again. But when it's in reverse, this indicates that we're finally being released from that challenge. Either, like I said, it's there is no challenge at the moment, or it could be that the challenge has now come to its end. Maybe that's why you're, changing something up here. Could be because you're tired of fighting this battle and you're just calling it quits. Now it's rooted down here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, which indicates no longer avoiding dealing with something, which makes a lot of sense. It could be that in the upright, the Seven of Swords is somebody who's trying to deal with not deal with something. And it does make sense, especially with the Libras, because sometimes Libras' desire to always be fair about things can keep them in a state of non-action for a very long time. But when Libra finally decides to take action, they can do it just as well as anybody else. But a lot of times Libra will avoid dealing with it because they want to make sure that the actions that they take are fair and just and, are good for everybody involved. So this is about no longer, avoiding dealing with a situation. You need to put the challenges to an end. You need to bring them to an end. Sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse can indicate the thief gets caught. This can be a very scoundrel kind of energy in the upright. It's when somebody's trying to, get away with something. But when it's in reverse, this is where they're called out or they get caught on something. Now in week two, you have two aces here, the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Well, the Ace of Pentacles, well, all aces bring in some kind of new beginning. So with these challenges now behind you in week one, it's like you got to start something new. Some of you are, looking for a new job or a new way to make money. The Ace of Pentacles can represent having an offer from the anti-cosmos, or the universe just, brings you a nice little offer. It could be a job offer, but it's maybe just a small offer in the beginning. It's something you could eventually make more money at, had you, once you stick with it, and you could grow. Can be an offer of a perfect home, like maybe you find a good deal on a home, for example, and it's something that you could fix up, and then later on it's a good investment. Basically, it could be an investment opportunity for others of you. New beginnings in, finding, it's anything that's tangible that the pentacles represent, which is that covers our finances, our home, our business, our financial belonging, our material belongings. So it's anything like that. It can sometimes represent a small inheritance coming through, or a small bonus, and it could also be maybe an ideal apartment for us to live in. You get the idea. And it's with the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Again, new beginnings now in communication. Sometimes the Ace of Swords can be that aha moment. It could be a brilliant new idea that comes to you out of the anti-cosmos. It could be a new way of communicating with people that's a lot more effective. It can represent the sword of truth. This is the sword of victory as well. It could be a victory in a verbal conversation, or clearing up a matter. It could be clearing up a misunderstanding, that kind of thing. Now in week 3, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, rooted down by Major Arcana, the Devil in reverse. Well, the Five of Pentacles in the upright position can point to feeling deserted. It could be like being ostracized from a group of people, or we've ostracized ourselves, moved away from a person or a group of people. Sometimes it's they did it to us. It's the abandonment energy. Can also represent financial, like worried that our finances won't hold out for the plans that we've made. For some of you, if you've, say, got a new apartment in week 2, you could have been concerned about your financial situation. Do I have enough to cover all the expenses for this place, or what have you? Or even if it's a new job, there's usually financial obligations at the beginning to, start a new job. But when the Five of Pentacles is reversed, like it is for you in week 3, this indicates that you don't need to worry too much about the financial aspect of it. Something will come about where you'll realize in week 3 that you're fine in that respect. For others of you, this could indicate the return of someone who may have abandoned, or a group of people whom you have abandoned, or they have abandoned you. You could see a return of them in week 3, and it's with Capricorn energy, the Devil in the reverse position, indicating releasing fears, letting go of hang-ups. See, the Devil in the upright position and point to multitude of things. It can be anything from obsessive thinking about something, and now we're finally released from that because the situation is now cleared up, so now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Sometimes it's a releasing of fear. If fear was holding you back from pursuing something, from doing something, it could be now you don't have that fear anymore, or your fear of your financial situation not holding out. The fear is being released in week 3. Others of you, obsessions, obsessive thinking, and it can be just general obsessions over anything. This can indicate strong willpower when it's in the reverse position, where I'm no longer going to be doing X, Y, and Z anymore. I'm, sticking to my diet, or I'm quitting smoking, or something like that. So good. It's actually a very progressive and really good reading, Libra. And then in week 4, we have the Two of Cups in the upright, rooted down by the Three of Wands. It ends on a wonderful note. Two of Cups is being on the same page with somebody. This is where, it's the yin and yang. This is known as the soulmate, twin flame energy, where we really, really connect with somebody. So it could be for some of you in week 4, you're connecting with somebody whom you've always connected with, and having a great conversation, a great experience. For others of you, you could be meeting somebody new, and this connection is just like sending sparks everywhere. It's a beautiful connection. It could be like a soulmate connection. It can also represent being on the same page, perhaps, if you are happily together with somebody. It could be that you're on the same page, making plans for something to move forward with something, because the Three of Wands is rooting it down. The Three of Wands, very progressive energy. It's where we just need that one more wand and we have arrived. We're looking for that Four of Wands victory, or rite of passage kind of thing. The Three of Wands is where we've taken something and we've grown it from the Ace of Wands, and we've taken that initial spark and energy, moved it to the Two of Wands, then moved on to the Three of Wands, and here we are. And now we're looking for that one more wand so we can get to the Four of Wands and get our victory and have our rest spot. So you're progressing towards somebody. It could be that, if this is a business or career thing, could be you're hooked up with a really good business partner and the two of you are making some grand plans at the end of the month. For others of you, like I said, you could be meeting someone new who really, connects with you and clicks with you, that twin flame kind of energy. Or it could be you're just having a great conversation with your significant other, and perhaps the two of you are planning on moving somewhere or starting a business or doing something fun and exciting, because wands are all about excitement, right? So, interesting reading. You'll definitely have to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how so. Inquiry minds want to know. But you're changing your world. Your world is changing here, Libra, in this month. Go figure. And in closing, I always pull two cards, one for love and romance and the next for career and finance. So let's see what comes up first of all for love and romance for Libra. What card do we have here? We have Capricorn. Capricorn and number 10. So it could be on the 10th something important happens. We do have Capricorn energy here too with the devil, and it's in reverse, but yeah. So it could be a Capricorn is your interest. Perhaps some of you had some fear connected to the Capricorn, but now you're coming out of the fear. So it could be something significant happens, like I said, on the 10th, or with your love life, or it could be that a Capricorn introduces you to, or leads you to your love interest, or it could be that the Capricorn is the love interest. So take whatever resonates, right? Now the second one is for career and finance. What do we have? Aquarius, free spirit. 23, so maybe on the 23rd, or when the moon is in Aquarius, or it could be an Aquarian, could be your new boss, business partner, client, what have you, or something significant happens in that respect when the moon's there. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye for now.